Hey!
We are back again for our next season. It's been a long break without any Survivor, but we're
Well,
back.
actually, it's been a very short break, but I feel like it's been forever.
Oh, it doesn't. Is it been short? Was it like 3 months?
It finished in like the end of. Remember, it went through December.
No, it didn't.
Remember, it was got to the point where I was like, I think this is going to finish on Christmas.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah, that's true.
We finished a week before Christmas. So it's only been like, what, 2 months?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Feels like
It
really
does feel like a long time,
right?
And what happens in that holiday period that you're like, you're not working, you're not doing as much stuff as you should be doing. Well, we're back now, and for Edge of Extinction.
Oh, yes, Edge of Extinction.
And what's great about this is we're already split down the middle, aren't we? Yeah. You're Team Callie, I'm Team Joe.
Right?
So we're already... There
Yellow
could be some fun.
Blue.
Yeah, there's already stuff we can probably have a bit of fun with in this season. Yep. Because we're already...
That's
hoping for...
I have to say, though, look, even though I love Callie, right? Joe's still... he's one of my favourites as well.
Yeah, Joe and Malcolm are like the new Aussies. They're the new generation of Aussies to me.
Right.
So that's why I really like them. So it's good to see Joe back.
That's right. So, as soon as it started, I was like, yay!
Yeah, it was good. It was great. You've got notes again.
I have got notes.
Where do you want to start with this one?
Let's start with the beginning, Jeff's, when Jeff was talking to them, I think it was one of Jeff's better intros to a season. I think he did a really good job of saying, look, this is Survivor. Things can change at at any stage. Look, we've got 4 previous contenders. They're really good players, but none of them have ever won. Mm-hmm. And he's just explaining to everybody, and I thought it was a really good intro.
And I guess it's also a really great intro because he also didn't really give away the Edge of Extinction concept, but he did allude it to something.
Exactly.
Things change.
That's right. Exactly. He always says that, doesn't it? Things change. And he hasn't told... This is what I love. He has not told them what the twist is.
No. And you don't know until your torch is snuffed.
Exactly, right.
But I think that's and obviously knowing that coming into it, what would that be like? As the episode started and they're talking, a Joe and a Callie and a David and an Audrey jump on, and Audrey's got a phenomenal record of how many days she's stayed alive. 73 out of 79.
76 out of 79.
She's made it deep every single time.
I know.
For both those 2 times she's played. But these people coming into the game, and they're right, they're big threats.
Oh, yeah, they are. But there's also an upside here. Put it this way, right? As an individual, there's a big upside to having somebody like Callie or Dave around, or Joe or Aubrey. And this is it. If I team up with them, I get the benefit of that experience.
But
there's other people who will see them as threats, like they've got to go. But there's the other side you should be thinking about.
Oh,
These guys can get me deeper because they've got the experience.
But then, I think that was discussed. We don't want to ride on their coattails because of their experience. However, what I like is if it did fall into the time where, no, we've got to get rid of one of these people that have been here before. This concept gives it that extra twist that they can't just vote one of the returning players straight out. There is a chance.
But the other thing I like about it is they've put 2 returning players on both sides, right?
And they've given a physical and a strategic to both.
Exactly. And they can't say to... it's not a simple matter of, well, let's just get rid of... Because there's not one returnee in each tribe. So it's not a simple matter of first vote, let's just get rid of them. Yeah, it's 2 of them, right? So it's a bit more to think about. There's more. It makes it more complex. So I like that. And also, I'm wondering if this is going to be like Pearl Islands, where you go to the other island, and then at a later date they bring in that third team.
Tribe,
and 2 of them get to.
I feel like it's going to be something similar.
That's right. So do I. And let's not forget the Scoutmaster from Pearl Island. She actually made it to the final 3, right, for doing that. Which was unfortunate because she was one of the worst contestants I've ever seen. But anyway, so it really killed the show.
I feel like it will be something similar like that.
Yeah, and
we haven't seen enough. I mean, obviously, we get that little glimpse in the end, and all we get is whatever her name is.
Reem
saying there's nothing here. Yeah. And we will get the big reveal next week.
Here in Australia, we have a company that makes hot water heaters called Reem. She may not be full of hot water, but she's maybe full of something else. But anyway.
Hot air?
Yeah. We'll have to work on that. But anyway. So there's 2 tribes. Man, I was kind of a little surprised. It was just you're on that tribe and you're on that tribe.
Yeah.
I was actually expecting some sort of some sort of random element to be put in. But no, Jeff was just like, Cowley, Dave, you're on Manu. Joe and Ornery, you're on Karma.
Yeah.
You know, it was just boom. And away they went.
Yeah.
It was really good. Secret advantage
Come
was found
on.
by
Come
Rick.
on, guys.
It's sitting there.
No, but, like, well, it's not sitting there. It was under a crate.
I know, but most people should be like this, right? Looking.
It's Survivor.
I know. Look, I knew. I said to myself as soon as the show started, I was like, yes, and there's an advantage on the boat.
There's something on the boat.
There's something on the boat.
Whether it's an advantage, a clue, an idol, there's always something
Little
there.
surprised
There's
that
always...
Kelly or Dave didn't look for it, or Aubrey.
Is
I
it-
wouldn't expect it from Joe to look, but I would expect those three to look.
Yeah.
Maybe they looked, but we just didn't see the cut.
It's just, it's just a strange thing to be like
But how many times does it happen? We've seen this in so many shows where somebody else takes the crate away, and then the other person comes along and gets it.
And you feel like if you're a fan of the show and you've watched the show,
you should
like
know.
if you're taking something, I know there's a panic, I know there's like, and that you might just be too excited in that whole craziness thing. But seriously,
But that's the point.
Yeah,
It is a crazy
there.
time, but there's something there if you've got.
Yeah,
take
that box, look,
Exactly.
whatever it is, there's something somewhere hidden under something.
This is what Survivor's about. It's craziness. It's the craziness is built in. It's those people who can find a little bit of calm in the craziness and go, hang on, what's my best move here?
And it just blows my mind that
every time
someone has just left an advantage there, I would be so much better. Like, I'd love to see someone pick up a crate and be like, holy shit, grab it. But you never see that. You just see them. It's just now been revealed to someone else, and someone else goes like, "Oh my god, that's right there."
Great, you know. So
how foolish are
lucky
people?
Rick. I think it was Rick. I don't know. But
What did you think of the advantage?
Well, I was going to come to that.
Oh,
But we'll
you're
talk about
coming to it,
that.
okay.
No, we'll talk about it right now. Okay. The advantage menu.
I like that. I'm
not sure I like the name menu.
Oh yeah, it doesn't fit. It
I'm
doesn't
like, and I'll have a Don Air beef with that, please. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm with you on the menu
Right?
thing, but I like
It could have
I
been
like that there's a choice of
advantage.
three.
Yeah, I do. Look,
and that you've got 3 times. Like,
call it an advantage lucky dip. Or
well,
something
no,
like
it's not
that.
really lucky
It's
dip.
not
It's
really
like-
lucky dip, but
It's
you know.
like you might not need an idol, and that's great.
Wow.
So
It's look for 3. The other thing is I like about this. You know how sometimes they've gotten an early advantage in previous seasons, and it's only for the first council, first tribal, right? Council,
and it's for an idol.
yeah.
And
But
you
this
don't need
this
it.
last 3, so it gives you some strategy. It's not like wham, I just lose it on the first one, and you've got a choice.
Yeah, because
An extra vote could be just as crucial as immunity.
And so there's extra vote, there's immunity, and there's one other one.
Yeah. Just let me check here.
It's something about going on rewards, steal a reward.
So if a tribe wins a reward challenge, you can actually take the reward off them.
Yeah, so I think that's great. Because
Because it gives you a choice of things. It's one, you can try to build up your stock within the tribe by stealing the reward.
Yeah.
And say to everybody, look, this is what a great guy I am.
And also, if you're feeling pretty confident, that just say, I mean, Joe's track record, what was it? Every challenge Joe's been on, 16 of them have won.
Yeah.
Like, being with Joe on your team, there's a chance that you could win the challenge. So you might not be going to tribal.
That's
There's a
right.
higher percentage that you're not going to tribal. Why not steal it if you lose the challenge?
Absolutely. You know, look, it might be a really good reward, like fishing gear or something, right? Say, hey, no, we're going to have that.
Yeah, and
then
go
you
for
look
the
good
vote
for
that-
you've built your stock up in the tribe.
You built your stock up. You might not be going to an immunity tribal council anyway. And even if you were, that move has basically erased your name of all thought. I'd be stealing.
Yeah.
I'd be stealing if you lost.
I don't know about the stealing. Look, it would be 2 ways I'd go here. I don't think he may need immunity, let's put it that way. But if he doesn't need immunity, the extra vote can also be a great way to build up your stock with your alliance, whoever your alliance. If you need somebody to go home from the other alliance, that extra vote may be the way that you go. It depends how the tribe falls out, where he falls in the mix as to whether what he needs. I don't think he'll need immunity though, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. It's always good to have an
That's
idol.
right.
Maybe he just wants it so he can have it for himself. And
Unfortunately,
take it as a
look,
souvenir.
what sort of player is he? We don't know. But if he hangs on to it for the immunity value, then it's just going to be used as an offensive
I think
thing.
I'd if I lost a reward, I'd probably be stealing the reward. That's my thought. Just because it's going to erase my name
It's
regardless. It's early,
That's
so I
right.
don't think it's too pivotal of falling on which side of the tribal alliance that stuff. Especially in an American season, it's a lot rarer to go, this is our alliance. And it's also, you know what, day one, 4 or 5 tribals down, there might be a mix-up.
Look, generally you say for the first tribal as long as you don't put a mark on yourself.
Yeah.
As we have seen in so many seasons.
Exactly. So I don't think, especially an extra vote may be more pivotal down the track, but steal some fishing gear, like you said. Or even, you know, there's one, I don't know if it's possible, but if you win reward, and it's like, okay, the winner gets this, the losers, a smaller pack.
Yeah. Steal
the smaller pack as well. I don't know.
Well, that's the thing. If you got the small pack, you also get the large pack. You know. So
yeah.
Look, I think stealing the stuff may be good early on.
Yeah, early on.
Because it is an early on advantage. He's not going to be able to use the pass 3.
Yeah.
Gives him a little bit of kudos with the tribe. Yeah. So yeah, but I do like it. I think it's quite good.
I like it because it does give some variables. Like he might need that individual immunity.
Or he might need that extra vote, you know? Maybe the extra vote to save himself or to save somebody he wants.
Or they might not go to tribal. And this helps, you know, there's another option.
That's right. Well, they won the first one.
They did?
Yeah, pretty convincingly too.
Yeah, they did. It started to get like
It was even up until they had to walk across the boom.
Yeah.
All right. Joe, of course, boom. And having somebody walk across straight away and start working on the road.
And then it was good that other people could also walk. I didn't think that was possible. It was
like, Dave made it across, right?
Dave out of all of them was the first one to make it across. And your girl Kelly took a big fall.
I know.
Bleeding from her head.
I know. But anyway. But yeah, look, Joe making it across was the decisive thing there because he started working on it straight away. They had somebody working on those knots straight away.
At the first time. And they also almost had the whole tribe across without opening the thing. They had 5 across.
I know. Look, it was unfortunate, but I heard Blue saying everybody that went up to walk across, I think it was the fireman on the Blues team. Is he on the blue team? No, he's on the yellow team. One of the guys on the blue team was going, quick, get across, quick, get across. It wasn't about quickness. It was about getting across. Yeah. Who cares about quickness? Yeah. Just get across.
Because I like the levels.
Yeah,
that was cool.
The split level of it. That was really good. That was really good. So look, again, they're changing up the challenges and adding fresh elements. It's good. It's good. So no, I like the menu, but Eric in Kama, right, was talking to Gavin, and
in Kama
tribe, right? And he was talking about, and this is quite good. I don't mind the thinking here. He was saying, look, let's get rid of Aubrey, and let's keep Joe around because Joe's going to be a good shield for us.
Yeah, Joe's a great shield.
Yeah, Joe's a fantastic shield, but I like the fact that he's thinking like that. You know, in the sense that he's not. Everybody else is going to be going, oh, big physical threat, and he agrees with them, but he just doesn't want him to go yet.
Yeah.
So I like that. You know, I mean, there's somebody over that side thinking. That was good to see.
But he's also a physical guy. Is Joe more of a physical threat because he's a returning player?
He's actually not that big.
Okay.
Yeah, I was surprised. Once I saw him in the challenge, I was like, oh no, he's not a big guy. He's not going to be perceived as a physical threat.
Yeah.
But he's just yes, I understand his thinking. The longer Joe is there, the more attention is naturally going to gravitate to him.
And it's hard to not. I mean, Joe's literally started fire within a minute.
Actually, this is what I wanted to talk about too. Was Joe's one on the camera before anything kicked off. Was like, I'm just going to keep it low. I'm not going to take charge. I'm not going to stick my head up. I'm going to try and play a really nice, even game and not be too outstanding, right? And then every other tribe, you'll see this in every other season, right? Before they get flint, they can't make fire, right? Yeah. Joe comes out within an hour of them hitting the beach.
Yeah, they've got fire.
So you got fire instantly, right? It was
it's hard. That's the thing. It's one of those things. It's like Joe is a competitor. Joe is Joe.
He's
Joe. Being himself, and it's like he doesn't want to stand out too much, but he knows how
we
much
need
fire helps the tribe. And early on, it gives you an advantage.
I don't know if those guys appreciate how lucky they are to have fire before the flint, before the challenge.
In 38 seasons, you could probably say maybe 5 tribes.
Yeah, exactly.
A small handful have gotten it without flint.
They can cook food before the first challenge. I was like, guys, you don't know how lucky you are, right? And it was Joe, just like, Joe, this is how you do it.
And I loved one of the girls said to Joe's like, what do we do next? And he's like, keep it alive.
Keep it alive.
We've gone through that much effort to make it. Let's keep it
alive.
Yeah.
Right? No, that was good. So then I thought, Joe can't help himself.
It is the thing. Like he'll try.
To him, that was normal.
Yeah.
Right, but to everybody else, it's like, wow, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So, that's so much for him keeping a low profile.
Yeah, exactly.
That was really good.
It's going to be very hard for Joe to keep low profile.
Do we want to talk about Reem a little bit more?
Sure. Well, she's our vote out, so we need to talk about her, I guess.
Do you look? This is what I just said before. Is you really got to be careful in the first 3 days. If you can keep your head down and not put a target on yourself, you are safe at first tribal because nobody really knows what to do. And somebody who puts their hand up and goes, vote me, makes it really easy for people in the first tribal.
I personally don't think there is anything wrong with what Reem was doing.
Touching their stuff, moving it around.
In her mind.
Okay.
I think her intentions were, I want to help everyone dry their clothes. They're not going to dry in the shade here.
Good intentions.
Good intentions. But being, again, we come to this, you need to be self-aware.
You do. That's right.
And it's like, what is this? I'm moving people who I don't know these people. I've known them for 4 hours and I'm moving their personal belongings.
Right.
And...
Look, at home, I can understand. Like, you go and you see your kids, you go, I better put that up. Yeah,
but
I understand.
These are adults you're dealing with. You're not dealing with your children.
Well, they're supposed to be adults,
right?
Yeah. Some aren't.
Yes, this is true. But, like, in this situation, I think Reem's best move was like, hey, I'm putting my clothes out here to dry in the sun. Can I do it for anyone else?
Want me to do that?
Don't just take liberty to do things. And
that's right.
And it's so simple. It is such a simple mistake to do, and it's cost her.
It's cost her.
It's cost her a tribe. It hasn't cost her a game yet.
No, well,
we'll see what happens.
It's cost her half a game.
Yeah, it's going to
be.
She's
out there alone, right?
With nothing.
She's only barely in it, but that's what I mean. Like, just imagine if you're in a city. Would you walk around grabbing people's... Like, if you went to work, would you go and pick up somebody's jacket and then go and put it in the dryer or something? No, you wouldn't. You would say, hey, do you want that dried?
Yeah, I'm doing a load. Yeah.
Do you want
Can I chuck yours in as well?
And that's what I mean. Like, I don't understand why that would have been so hard for her to conceive of.
Yeah, so it's it's a bit of a...
But this is the thing, though. She's put that mark on herself.
Yeah, she has.
Right?
And she has to wear that.
Well, this is the thing. Is, in the tribal, she's like, I don't understand why why would you... I'm strong, Yeah. It's not about strength, Reem. Like, the guy sitting behind her, the lawyer guy, I'm not going to use his name that was in the promo, right? Because I expect people to have normal names.
What was his name? Like Archer or something? What was it?
War Dog.
War Dog, that's right.
Now, that's a nickname, right?
Yeah.
Why can't he tell me, my name's Neil? I'm Bob. Or call me War Dog.
War Dog's name is Neil.
Neil, right?
Hilarious. That's a great name for him.
Right? I'm going to call him Neil from now. Okay. So I refuse to call him War Dog, okay? Right? So Neil, standing, he's behind Reem, and he's spot on, right? He's like, look, you're grabbing our stuff and moving it around.
And I don't want you to grab my stuff.
Yeah. Okay. It's his lookout if it remains wet. Honestly, it is.
Yep.
Right? If he leaves his stuff there wet, that's on him. If he wants you to put it out and he says, do you mind doing that? That's a different story.
Exactly,
right?
100%.
So, again, it's amazing in Survivor how many people will put a target on themselves in the first vote.
Yeah, but it's just such a... And she almost took offence and got aggressive about it.
The problem is she actually went to Kelly over it.
Yeah.
Like, now, this is the funny thing. She's like, to Kelly, why are you throwing my name out? You were throwing Kelly's name out.
Yeah, like there's more names that get thrown out there.
Like,
and it's for the most smallest reason.
If you throw Kelly's name out, don't be surprised when Kelly throws your name out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, why are you throwing my name out? Because I heard you threw my name out.
Like, right?
That's where it's going to come from.
That's where it's going to come from. Don't be surprised by that, Reem, because it's
coming back at you.
Right?
But if she does get back in the game, you can guarantee she is just going to go to the other side. She has
absolutely.
Absolutely. She took it all personally.
Absolutely.
Took it like an attack
while she's walking away. Oh, that's so lame. They're so stupid. Blah blah blah.
This is interesting. All right. And it was like she only went that way
out of
revenge.
Yeah, that's right.
She doesn't want to keep playing. She just wants revenge.
That's right.
That's the wrong way to go.
Maybe they should call this. Maybe they should call this
Revenge Island.
Yeah. Maybe they should change it to Revenge Island because she's over there, and it is. You're right. It's all about revenge
for her.
Yeah.
I would be like, oh my god, it's a second chance. Yes, please.
Absolutely.
But for her, the way she grabbed her torch was like, I'll show you.
Yeah, that's
right.
I'll be back. But anyway, Wendy. interesting thing, you know, when David and Neil were talking to Wendy, and Neil's right on the money here, right? You have to show somebody you can work with in Survivor. You can't sit there and be obstinate. You can't sit there and go, no. Even if you do, honestly inside, even if in the inside you're going, no, you've got to say, I'll think about that.
Yeah.
Or, that sounds pretty good to me. You got to do something to show...
Yeah, that was fascinating with Wendy, hey.
You got to show something that says, okay, I'm not entrenched.
Yeah.
Because once you become entrenched in a position, you're dead in Survivor. You know? Because you got to show that you can move around, work with different people, be open to different suggestions.
However, being on the other end and having someone like that...
Oh, having someone like that in your back pocket's fantastic.
That's where my mind goes, like, cool, she was like that for this person. How do I make her like that for me?
Oh, absolutely.
That's where my mind instantly goes. I go, well, this person is foolishly loyal.
Exactly.
For no reason whatsoever.
This is like Tasha.
Yeah, how can I exploit this to my benefit?
That's right. So, unfortunately, he wanted to vote her out.
Yeah.
That's generally the aspect that I would take to get rid of somebody who doesn't want to work with me, right?
But she's not I don't see her as a strategic threat.
No, she's not. But
so why? I'd rather have somehow try and manipulate her onto my side.
I think, look, that's the thing. I would try over the next couple of days to manipulate her onto my side. If I can get her on my side, I know I've got a loyal soldier. Yeah. Okay, that will come and tell me when she hears stuff and all 100%. That. Right? No problem. But it's one of those dicey things of like, if you can't work with them, it's better to get them out. Remember the guy...
What is it?
Do you remember the guy a couple of seasons ago? You know, he was in the episode and he was like, I'm going to vote by drawing random names.
Yeah. Well, I think that was almost Australian. That was in Australian season 1.
Yeah, there was a guy who's decided... Barry. I would vote by... I'm not going to vote with you people. I'm going to vote by drawing names out of a hat, essentially. He lasted about 2 episodes.
That's completely different, though. That is a completely different archetype to your Wendy. He's true. You have no control over.
Exactly. But you can't work with him.
You can't work with him. Whereas Wendy, you can't work with, maybe, but she's predictable.
Yes, that's the difference.
And she can't get numbers. She's not going to be in control.
She has to show, like, she's basically stuck with Reem. Reem's gone.
Yep.
Now she has to find a new home.
Oh, and she's got the young boy who can't swim.
Keith. But Keith was the one that actually turned on him.
Yeah.
She doesn't know that.
No, she doesn't.
She doesn't know that. But all I'm saying is, Wendy has to find a new home. She can't be stick in the mud. She can't be banging on about Reem going home after this. She's got to be like, hey, okay, it was Reem, but I'm on your guy's side now.
But if she's not, she's by herself, and is she a big threat? She's not pulling numbers. I'm not getting rid of her.
Look, somebody like Dave should be looking at it and going, that's my soldier.
Yeah, it's like I can use that to my advantage so easy.
Wendy's one of those people you can take all the way to 3.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. She's the perfect in the 3, right?
Yeah, she's
final 3. She is fantastic.
Yeah.
She's on your side. She's not getting any votes. She's fantastic.
She may learn strategy or get to strategic thinking or make some sort of changes as the game goes on. But right now, I look at her as someone who can't control a vote, will be loyal to whatever vote she is. So no threat to me because she's predictable and she's not making any moves. Yeah. She's sitting with her little group and being comfortable. So I'd rather pick off someone who might try and, wheel and deal.
Yeah. No, that's right. But on the other hand, you've got to be careful about it because people who will wheel and deal, like somebody like Sarah, can be a boom for your game because you know that she's never locked. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah. She's always open to suggestions.
We get the thing that we love about this show is that there is no right or wrong, or everything is an advantage, everything is a disadvantage. It's a beautiful concept of finding that right balance.
Exactly. It's an advantage at one time, and it's a disadvantage the next time.
100%. And that's the joy.
And that's the beauty. That's what you're looking for in a player. Somebody who can spot when it's an advantage to pick up Wendy.
100%.
And when it's an advantage to get rid of her. Right? Yeah. I thought Kelly said something really, really, she summed up really the first tribal, right? And she said, the problem with the first challenge loss to the first tribe to go to challenge, to tribal is this. You've had 3 days. Yeah. There is no wriggle room.
No.
If your name comes up, you're gone.
And for Kelly, she kind of made, even though more people fell off, like a lot more people fell off that balance beam, she had a hard fall.
She did.
That kind of almost looked like it could have
hit her head.
Hit her head, and she had to kind of sit down while they were still doing it.
Maybe it was a rope. Maybe that was a rope burn.
Yeah, it might have been a bit of a burn. But she hit her head and had a bit of a mark there. So her fall stands out more than other falls. She's a returning player who is a very well-known returning player that hasn't won. That is, so she's got reason to go. I don't want to lose this first one because
absolutely.
I'm not in great shape at the moment.
That's right. But what I'm saying is, Kelly really sums up why you don't want to lose that first challenge, no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what you're doing on your tribe, because there's no wriggle room. There is no really room. Further on down the track, you get more wiggle room because you know who's doing what. You figure it out.
Someone like Reem not winning, if they won the first challenge, she probably wouldn't be in any danger. Second tribal in, third tribal in. You might be going to Keith because the second one's a water challenge and like, oh my god, he can't. He's just learning to swim. We're going to keep losing with this guy. Whereas Reem, she can swim. Yes, she's got these annoying habits, but those annoying habits you'll get accustomed to, and then you might, in 6 days with each other, go, Reem, can I just hang my clothes?
It might work itself out in 6 days.
Exactly.
Reem you might sit there and go, hey, Reem, don't touch my stuff.
Yeah.
And then Reem's like, okay,
cool, done.
And then for the next 6 days, you don't even notice it.
Exactly,
right?
exactly. Whereas in these crucial stages, it takes just one little annoying habit.
That's why I always say, look, notice what Callie, Dave, Aubrey, and Joe are like, right? Well, we didn't see it with Aubrey and Joe, but Callie and Dave, look at both of these, right? Returning players. When it came to who we're going to vote off, did you see either of them offer up a name?
No.
They shut right up. They're just like, who do you want?
Yeah, give them the power. And I think we've talked about this sometimes. It's like, you got to know, sometimes being in control is when you let other people have control.
That's right.
It's really, really smart play. To sit back and go, who do you?
Yeah,
it's your game. We're coming back. It's your game.
It's your game.
Let's play with you. I'm with you. Not you're with me. I'm with you. And that's a really smart strategic play.
If Callie or Dave had sat there and gone, no, we've got to get rid of.
Yeah.
Almost certainly they would have gone home.
It's instant going. Who are these returning players telling us how to play this game? Let us play. Yeah. Beautiful move to sit back, and that's what you need to do.
Just
and that's
sit back.
Anyone, like, if someone wants to take that role as leader, let them. Like, they don't, unless there's an obvious, this person we need to get rid of. Yeah. It's a group consensus, but don't sit back for a little bit.
Exactly, and that's what Dave and also Joe and Aubrey have done. Like, these are smart, they're all smart players. Okay, Joe's been through the ringer quite a few times, Aubrey's been through it twice, Kelly's been through it twice, Dave's been through it once, right? But they're all smart enough to know.
Has Joe done 2 or 1?
2.
Two.
But they're all smart enough to know that
Malcolm's done 3.
Don't stick your hand up in the first 3 days. Do not put don't be the one throwing out names.
Yeah.
Don't be the one sticking your hand up. Go, oh, look at me! I'm such a, I'm wrecking your camp life.
And I think that's where Joe, he made fire out of just.
But then he backed right off. It was like,
this is to help the tribe. It's not. I'm not controlling. I'm not telling anything else. I just want to help. And it's not enough to really.
That's right. And notice on the puzzle, right? On the puzzle, neither Kelly nor Dave nor Joe nor Aubrey were in control.
I got a little concerned with, obviously, because I am Team Joe. I am on Team Karma for the moment, but I'm wherever Joe is, you're wherever Kelly is. Yeah. This is, unless they come together, we're rivals this season. We are rivals. But I got a little concerned with Karma Tribe when they're working on the puzzle, and then all of a sudden the people started to pipe up out the back and cause this weird little bit of hesitation and confusion.
That's right.
But, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But look, there's no obvious, apart from Eric and Gavin over on Karma, there's no obvious split or no obvious animosity towards the returnees.
No, not
everybody. Yet. I think the other thing is Reem was onto, Callie and Lauren being a power couple.
What was that?
Like, if I talk to somebody, is that a power couple now, Rob?
Oh, that just blew my mind.
I'm talking to you. Are we power couple?
That's it. Get rid of us.
Right?
Like, it makes no sense.
No, that's right. Like, I mean, just because there's a difference between a power couple and some couple of people that get along.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm like, you can't throw power couple out there in day 2.
She's like, day 2. They're in control. In control of what?
Yeah, what is happening? What are we missing? Because nothing is happening yet.
right?
There was no control.
There must have been some stuff put on the editing floor, right, where Callie and Lauren were just
there was a good 24 hours that we've missed, because I'm like, what's happening? I don't see big, strong alliances forming and anyone dictating any of these alliances.
I didn't even see Reem or Keith go, yeah, they're a power couple. They were just like...
I'd be like, oh,
what?
yeah... Reem, Keith, and Wendy, they look like a power trio because they were out in the water. I'm like, what is that rubbish?
What is that rubbish, right? I thought that was really funny on Reem's part. You know, the power couple. So early, right?
It's and with nothing going for it.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing to... You know, that's a really long bow to hang at that stage, right?
Yeah, definitely.
If they keep being chummy, you know, fine, start the process. Sure. Just say, look, I'm a little worried about Callie and Lauren. That's all you have to say at the beginning. 2 or 3 votes down, you go, they're a power couple, and people will then believe you.
But you're only a power couple if they're doing things. If they're hanging out together,
that's right.
They're just friendly,
right?
And yes, you don't want them to be too friendly. They're probably a power couple if they stay friendly and chummy and all this.
That's right.
When there's 5 left.
That's right. We're 5.
Yeah,
well,
when the numbers start to dwindle, unless they're making strategic power moves, no, they're not a power couple. They're just friendly and enjoy each other's company. Right. And then and hopefully maybe you're smart enough to split them up down the track, but they're not a power couple.
That's right.
It is a big stretch.
And Reem could have checked this easily, I think, by going to Kelly and go, what would you like? Would it be a problem for you to vote Lauren off? I'm betting Kelly would have gone, no, not at all.
Let's get rid of it. I know it.
Exactly.
As long as it isn't me.
Right. So that's what. But look, I thought it was a pretty good episode.
Yeah.
You know, for a starting episode.
I'm happy. I was happy as always.
Little worried about the cut at the end of the show, but normally they throw you a curtain.
Shit, I didn't even see that.
Didn't you?
No, I turned off.
I actually watched because I wanted to see who voted for Wendy. Because remember there was a split vote.
I turned off this time around.
There was a split vote. There was a Wendy and Reem. Reem got 4, Wendy got 3. I just wanted to see who voted for
one
Wendy.
was to...
One to Callie and one to Lauren.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just wanted to see who voted
Was that
for
a
Wendy.
Reem and Wendy voting Callie and Lauren?
Yeah.
Idiots.
Look, even Keith didn't vote with them in the end, right? That's what I mean, right?
I mean, oh God, that... Why would you get rid of Wendy? She's just a tool.
I know, right?
You use something
tool.
like that. There is no reason you get rid of that.
That's right.
A perfectly good hammer that you can use. No, you don't get rid of that. Oh my God, what stupid throwaway votes.
Actually, one of the things Reem should realise, I don't know if she's cognizant enough to realise it, right? But Reem should actually look at those votes, like as she was walking, instead of worrying about saying they're so lame and that, what she should have been doing was counting up the votes. Because if she counted up the votes, she would realise that there was only one of the 3 she was with. Like, it was either Wendy or Keith that flipped on it.
Yeah.
Right? Or weren't with her in the beginning. Right? So she needs to
But just
process
what sort of plan? Let's just go one-on-one. Like, this stupid. There's not... Like, what are you thinking?
Yeah, exactly.
So, no, I don't actually know what's going on next week. I have no information.
Well...
Don't tell me.
Okay, I won't. No. But look, normally it's completely bogus. They throw you something and there's
a couple red herrings.
Exactly. They throw you a red herring, right? And it was just a 1 second cut of Dave saying, of course I want to blindside Kelly.
What?
Dave apparently, like, if you watch the cut, apparently Dave's gunning for Kelly.
Oh, the way
you said... not gunning for, but maybe taking the opportunity to blindside her. Right?
Oh, but of course I want to blindside Kelly.
Oh, sorry. I think he said
I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah. I want to blindside Wentworth. Of course he wanted to blindside Wentworth. That's what he said.
Yeah,
right?
Of course.
But I think it's a curveball. I think it's a red herring.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to play out that way.
So when I said thanks for... No, please don't tell me. Thanks for not telling me, but you told me everything.
That was only one little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I'm not telling you at all.
Okay, well, I think because this time around, we've got such a good Callie-Joe rivalry to start with.
Oh, I like Dave too.
I know. But you and I have got our favourites.
Oh, look, that's absolutely.
So, like we said, you're Team Manu, I'm Team Carla at the moment.
We do have our favourites, and they are rivals, right? But I would like to say this: if Aubrey or Joe or Dave wins, like if Kelly got voted out, right? I'd be just as pleased. Like I'd be like, 100%. That's fantastic.
But what I'm getting at is, why don't we start playing some sort of little game again?
Which game?
Well, I'm obviously...
I'm not going to wear another Debbie t-shirt.
No, I don't know what I'll come up with, but maybe I'll come up with something this week. And the loser, like the Wentworth or the Joe or the Manu or the Karma tribe, has to wear something stupid or do something silly.
Okay.
I don't know. Like, I say this,
Hang
but then
on,
I
but
forget.
wait, what sort of what's the goal here? Is it like they have to win?
Their tribe doesn't go to tribal.
Oh, their tribe doesn't go to tribal. Joe's already... Look, I think Karma's actually on a roll. I think Blue didn't pull together at all.
No, I didn't. That's why I'm gonna... That's why I also want to do this. I'm on Team Joe, baby. Woo!
All right, what the hell? What do you want to do?
I don't know yet.
We'll do something. We'll think of something.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to institute it this week before next week.
Well, I don't know. I just thought of it then.
Okay.
Maybe
So some sort of challenge or something?
Maybe the loser has to eat a fetus egg. No. We won't do any of those survivor challenges.
I wouldn't like to be in the room while you did it, let alone me doing it. Jesus. Right? Let's choose something palatable.
I don't know. Oh, God. Maybe if you have a suggestion of what the loser should be.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
that's really dangerous.
Audience.
Thank God we only have a couple of viewers.
Yeah,
but
right.
let's open it up to them.
Yeah, let's open it up to them. What would you like to see us...
the losers. The
loser do each week.
If Manu win, I have to do something.
That's right.
And if Karma win, you have to do
That's
something.
right, and it'll be weekly.
Until obviously the merge happens and mix and matches. But while we've got Kelly over there and Joe over here...
Okay. All right.
Maybe we can do something.
But what happens if one gets voted out? Do we keep doing it?
No, we've got to mix things up again. But this is
cool.
This is only happening while this little rivalry exists.
Sure, no problem.
This Kelly Joe rivalry.
I'm on with it. Kelly's a great player.
I'm not denying she's a great player. I'm just saying I like Joe better.
I don't think. Look, to be honest, this is really, to be honest, like Blue Team really didn't look like they had the heart in that challenge. They didn't at all. Like Kelly certainly did, right? And maybe Dave, but. A lot of the rest of them seemed to be on the back foot about it, you know, like they didn't seem to really throw themselves into it and get going. Maybe Lauren, but that would be about it, right? Whereas Yellow, you saw Yellow, they were like
half the tribe was across before the puzzle.
Exactly, they were all, let's go, you know? So that's why I was worried. I was actually, I looked at that and I thought, this isn't a good start for the Blue Team. And you know how you get a roll?
Yeah.
I think Blue Team's on a losing roll.
Already,
yeah. I think they're going to lose like the first 3 challenges until they lose some dead weight.
Oh, maybe we can't
do dead weight in attitude, not necessarily.
That's a big call.
But it often happens this way. But that's why I was saying...
That's why we can't do this challenge, because you're already defeated.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Like, they didn't show good spirit.
No, they didn't.
They didn't, you know? And that's concerning, because you don't... It's okay to lose if you've got spirit. It's not okay if you've got no spirit.
True.
Because then it drives you even further down.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, footy, right? Anyway, that's about it for me.
All right, that's it for me. All right, we'll see.
38th episode.
38th season.
38th season. Edge of Extinction.
2 away from 40 seasons.
2 away from
40. Of legends. Oh God, I can't wait for that.
What was the 40th season? And they're gonna have to have a big twist.
Well, they say legends. So,
yeah,
but look, we're getting ahead of ourselves. We're getting ours. Let's just focus on 38.
Yes, of course.
Season 38.
Good call. Let's bring it back.
Okay, bring it back. We're jumping ahead. All right, that's it.
Thanks. I'm Jack. See you next time.